The Tatzelwurm, legendary Alpine cryptid. In the heart of Europe, nestled within the majestic Alps, a mystery as old as the mountains themselves whispers through the pines. Here, in this ancient wilderness, where nature still holds sway, tales of a creature both feared and revered echo. This is the realm of the Tatzelwurm, also called the Alps dragon, a legend that has captivated the imagination of locals and travelers alike for centuries. Described in hushed tones as part dragon, part cat, the Tatzelwurm embodies the mystery and majesty of the Alpine regions. Sightings describe it as a creature with a serpentine body, clawed paws, and a gaze that can chill the soul. Its very essence blurs the line between the natural world and the supernatural, drawing seekers of the unknown to its legend. The legend of the Tatzelwurm is not confined to a single location but spans across Switzerland, Austria, Germany, and Italy. Each sighting, marked here on this map, contributes to a tapestry of tales that stretches across borders and cultures. These accounts, as varied as the landscapes themselves, paint a picture of a creature deeply woven into the fabric of Alpine folklore. The quest to understand the Tatzelwurm has driven both scholars and adventurers to delve into the archives of history. Ancient texts and journals, like the one seen here, offer tantalizing clues. They contain sketches drawn by trembling hands and notes that speak of encounters with a creature as terrifying as it is mesmerizing. As we stand on the threshold of discovery, the question remains: what is the Tatzelwurm? Is it a guardian of the Alps' ancient secrets, a bridge to a world beyond our understanding, or simply a myth, a shadow in the mist? Join us as we delve deeper into the legend of the Tatzelwurm, seeking answers that have eluded many for generations. Historical sightings and evidence. The legend of the Tatzelwurm is steeped in centuries of whispered encounters and fleeting glimpses. These ancient narratives emerge from the rugged heart of the Alps, where the boundary between the known and the unknown blurs. Each tale, passed down through generations, adds a thread to the intricate tapestry of Alpine mythology, marking the Tatzelwurm not merely as a creature, but as a symbol of the wild, untamed mysteries that lurk in nature's hidden folds. Imagine the sun setting over the Alpine peaks, casting long shadows across the valleys. A farmer, returning from the fields, catches a glimpse of something extraordinary, a creature with a serpentine body and the glare of a predator. This encounter, like many that would follow, leaves more questions than answers, etching the Tatzelwurm into the folklore of the region as a guardian of ancient secrets and a reminder of the wild's enduring mystery. The Tatzelwurm's visage has been immortalized in countless sketches, paintings, and carvings, each artist's hand shaping its legend. From fearsome dragon to benevolent protector, its portrayal varies, reflecting the community's evolving relationship with the myth. These artistic endeavors serve not only as a testament to the creature's impact on Alpine culture but also as a mirror reflecting humanity's perpetual fascination with the unknown. Scholars and adventurers have long been drawn to the allure of the Tatzelwurm, poring over ancient manuscripts and embarking on quests into the Alpine wilderness. The diaries, filled with hopeful conjecture and detailed accounts of near encounters, provide a fascinating glimpse into the human desire to confront the unknown, to stand at the edge of the world as we know it and peer into the abyss of the unexplained. Even today, the Alps resonate with whispers of the Tatzelwurm. New sightings, shared by locals and visitors alike, breathe life into the age-old legend, suggesting that the creature, or the idea of it, still roams the mountainous landscape. These contemporary accounts, framed against the backdrop of modern skepticism, invite us to wonder, in an era dominated by science and technology, is there still room for the Tatzelwurm to slip through the cracks of our understanding? Through a cultural lens. As we journey through the Alpine villages, the presence of the Tatzelwurm is undeniable. Statues and murals dedicated to this legendary creature can be found in public squares and on the walls of homes, a symbol of local pride and a nod to the deep-rooted folklore that permeates these mountain communities. The Tatzelwurm, more than just a myth, has woven itself into the fabric of Alpine culture, influencing art, architecture, and community identity. Once a year, the legend of the Tatzelwurm comes alive in a vibrant display of cultural celebration. Festivals dedicated to this mythical beast feature elaborate costumes, theatrical performances, and storytelling sessions that captivate both young and old. These festivities not only pay homage to the Tatzelwurm but also serve as a reminder of the rich tapestry of folklore that shapes the Alpine way of life. The influence of the Tatzelwurm extends into the realm of craftsmanship and artistry. Local artisans meticulously create crafts, jewelry, and artwork inspired by the creature, each piece telling its own story of mystery and allure. These items are treasured not only as keepsakes but as tangible connections to the folklore that defines the Alpine region. To understand the full impact of the Tatzelwurm on Alpine culture, one must delve into the insights of historians and folklorists. These experts illuminate how the Tatzelwurm's tale has evolved over centuries, reflecting societal values, fears, and fascinations. Through their analysis, we gain a deeper appreciation for the creature's role in shaping local traditions and folklore. At the heart of the Tatzelwurm's enduring legacy are the stories passed down through generations. In the glow of the hearth, families share tales of encounters and legends, each iteration adding to the mystique of the creature. These oral traditions not only preserve the legend but also reinforce the communal bonds that are central to Alpine life, ensuring that the Tatzelwurm remains a living legend, eternally woven into the cultural fabric of the Alps. In the quest for truth, science takes center stage, offering tools and methodologies to dissect the legend of the Tatzelwurm. Skeptics and scientists alike scrutinize evidence, from ancient accounts to purported physical remains, in an effort to separate myth from reality. Many researchers propose that sightings of the Tatzelwurm could be misidentifications of known animals, such as large lizards or otters, distorted by fear and the human imagination. This theory is bolstered by the analysis of descriptions, which often align with characteristics of native alpine wildlife. Geologists and environmental scientists contribute to the discussion, suggesting that the alpine habitat could indeed support secretive species. However, they argue that extensive changes in the environment over the centuries would likely have driven such creatures to extinction or forced them into rare, isolated populations. Forensic analysis of physical evidence claimed to belong to the Tatzelwurm reveals more about its mythological than biological nature. Tests often conclude that samples are either hoaxes, belong to known species, or are too degraded for definitive identification. The debate between skeptics and believers rages on, fueled by a blend of scientific skepticism and enduring folklore. While science demands empirical evidence for validation, the lack thereof does not diminish the Tatzelwurm's powerful presence in the cultural and historical landscape of the Alps. As the sun sets over the Alpine peaks, the shadows lengthen, and a quiet settles over the landscape. It's in this tranquil setting that the legend of the Tatzelwurm continues to live, a testament to the mysteries that still captivate our imagination. Despite modern advancements and scientific exploration, the Tatzelwurm remains an enigmatic figure, lurking in the uncharted corners of our world. The journey from ancient folklore to modern-day cryptid forums illustrates the enduring fascination with the Tatzelwurm. As stories passed down through generations have found a new life in the digital age, the line between myth and possibility blurs, fueling both skepticism and belief. Adventurers, cryptozoologists, and the simply curious continue to scour the Alps, armed with technology and a hope to uncover proof of the Tatzelwurm's existence. Each expedition into these mountains contributes to the lore, weaving new threads into the fabric of this enduring legend. The Tatzelwurm, as a creature of folklore and speculation, takes on many forms in our collective imagination. From a dragon-like serpent to a feline reptile, its elusive nature allows it to be a canvas for our fears, hopes, and the thrill of the unknown. The myriad representations reflect our deep-seated need to explore and explain the mysteries of nature. So, as night falls over the alpine landscape, the legend of the Tatzelwurm continues to weave its spell on the hearts and minds of those who hear it. In the interplay of shadow and light, fact and folklore, the Tatzelwurm remains, above all, a symbol of the eternal human quest to explore the unknown, leaving us to wonder what other mysteries await discovery in the silence of the mountains. Thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, share, and subscribe. Leave a comment if you enjoyed the content and see you in our next video.